Mr. Speaker, I also rise as a New York City representative in a post-9/11 world to talk about how concerned I am that our border is not secure. Since Joe Biden took office, CBP has encountered at least 340 individuals on the terrorist watch list along the southern border or in our interior. I just want to give you some examples. An Afghan migrant on the terror watch list spent nearly 1 year inside the United States after he was apprehended and released by CBP agents in March of 2023. He was processed at the border. CBP released him without alerting ICE officials about potential terrorism ties, and he was free to fly domestically in the United States. He was arrested in February 2024, then released by immigration judge in March, who was not told that he was a national security risk. Last month, an illegal immigrant from Lebanon caught at the border admitted to CBP that he was a member of Hezbollah and was headed to New York to try to make a bomb. In February of 2024, ICE apprehended another terrorist who was allowed to roam in the U.S. for nearly a year after crossing the border illegally, and the terrorist was a member of Al-Shabaab that was only arrested after ICE became aware of his threat to national security. And in February, a Colombian man on the terror watch list was caught crossing into Eagle Pass area. In August of last year, it was discovered that a smuggler with ISIS ties helped more than a dozen Uzbek migrants into the United States over the southern border. And in April of 2021, CBP announced that they had arrested 2 Yemeni men on the terror watch list in separate incidents as they attempted to illegally cross the southern border in California, and they were both on no-fly lists. Again, we've caught at least 340 individuals, either at the border or in the interior. But the more concerning number is who did we not catch? We know that nearly 2 million people, estimated by CBP, have entered this country without any encounter by government or law enforcement. We don't know who they are, where they are, or what their intentions are. And that comes down to about 800 individuals a day. We need to secure our border, particularly with growing threats from Iran, who said they want to commit attack on our own soil, Russia, China. And if we're going to send our allies money, which we should support our allies, we need to ensure that our own homeland is secure against these threats as well. Even the FBI director is confirming that joint terrorism task forces in all 56 of FBI's field offices are occupied with threats coming across our border. It's unconscionable to me that the president refuses to reverse any of his 60+, more than 60 border policies that he changed via executive order, and unconscionable to me that Senator Schumer refuses to work with us to force the president, because the president has discretion, right? He put these policies in place to begin with. He can reverse them. Senator Schumer should work with us to force the president to reverse these policies. And I believe our speaker needs to go back to Joe Biden and Chuck Schumer and say, if we're going to pass foreign aid, we must have at least a few common sense border protection measures in there. And I don't think it's that hard to ask from Republicans or Democrats to say, at least let's prohibit individuals who are gangs, terrorists, or criminals from entering into this country. Thank you. I yield back.